there's the microphone wasn't even on. Now I just turned on the microphone. Okay. So yeah, I hope you heard that part. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do some kind of overlay on this video. Yeah, so let me just go ahead and, or how about synchronize the sound a little bit. Should be able to. All right, that should make it easy to synchronize the sound. Okay, so let me just go ahead and zoom out of here. All right, so now the camera is recording with audio. I think remember to turn on that microphone. Okay, so again, that was the oscilloscope. I just kind of reviewed it with absolutely having no proper audio whatsoever, but basically I was going through the menus. This was the Y range. I actually didn't go over that. The cursor, let's go ahead and zoom in here. So the cursor, this is the cursors for V1, and then V2 is down there. For example, moving that line, that's V2. Similarly for X1 and X2, I was adjusting the frequency on this meter to, for example, changing the frequency to 200 hertz, 5 kilohertz, you get the drift. You see here, I go here, then the Y, the distance between the top and bottom Y is 4 volts. And then for the X values, the difference here is 1 millisecond, which is in line with the frequency input, which is 1 kilohertz. If I double that frequency and I try to say adjust the, let's say I adjust X or the cursor T2 and I move it to the left to match this waveform. Let's say I move that one over there, and then I move T2 over to the right. Then kind of have half millisecond there, or 496 microseconds, which is about half a millisecond, at a frequency that measures at 2 kilohertz, 2,000 cycles a second. If I change my inputs, change my input frequency, then this one tries to measure it, although it's not exact. So that's like 504 hertz or 488 or something. Then I make an input frequency of 200. This is actually measuring like 198 or 214. So this doesn't produce a very accurate signal. Okay. So yeah, again, I was going through this stuff down here. Basically, let me go ahead and turn this off. And so, again, 2016 SHO drive fault build plan. This hasn't really changed. I still have some of these printouts for the magnetic rotors construction. Let me go ahead and zoom out of here. Magnet rotor construction and kind of discrete products. Okay. So this is a magnet rotor construction. This is for the magnets that will be on the shaft. Okay. We got some long magnets here. If you can see that. Okay. And then over here we got some short magnets here. And that goes on this second layer and the fourth layer. In between the second and the fourth layer, I have thicker magnets. Okay. So the difference between the thicker magnets and the thinner magnets is the thinner magnets are 1/4 inch thick and the thicker magnets are 1/2 inch thick. So basically, the way this will work, this will be an 1/8 inch thick. I think it's an 1/8 inch. Okay, so I know that No, that's a 1/4 inch, I believe. Anyway, so this is this is a 1/4 inch thick. That's the 1/4 inch thick ones on the leftmost stack. This one here should be the 1/8 inch thick. No, 1/2 inch thick stuff. That's from the middle stack of magnets, and then the top and bottoms are from that stack over there on the most right. Okay, so yeah, here's my wipes that I'll be using to wipe things. There's the magnet rotors stack. I'm gonna have to change this. I'm gonna take these out. Yeah, okay. What else is new? Okay, so this here, if you can see it, is the anyway, this is the trail camera. As you can see, we got the table in view. You can kind of see underneath. So there. All right. And this camera, the camcorder on the tripod over here. Okay, anyway, that's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So, just gotta make it harder to fake things. We got a light here, it's a 100-watt LED light. And you can see the reflection over there. So, yeah, okay. And what else is new? There's a SHO.WIKI logo. And downloads, project. Very good stuff. Okay. What else is new? So I just put this on the Facebook website. Magnet feels a permanent magnet. There's SHO squares. Let's go ahead and go to SHO.WIKI. So there it is. Let's see how good this camera is. Anyway, here it is. Permanent magnet, like that. Magnet goes to the SHO coils, looks like that. You can see it. There's just ones like this. There. Okay. Just wanted to show that. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So I really have nothing else to say about this right now. I'm probably going to get a hat or something to put this clip on, or maybe I just have to remember how I put this on because it was falling out earlier when I was recording, and this thing also doesn't have that much duration in it. It only has up to like 32 gigabytes of memory, and it can only record for a small amount of time. built-in lithium battery can support 100 minutes of camera shooting. Okay. So when I go ahead and test the SHO drive and I start, trying to see if it runs or not, I want to make sure that I have the first-person view of the SHO drive working, so that way we don't get any issues with, people saying,